Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy was welcomed Friday by Keir Starmer at the British Prime Minister's residence, 10 Downing Street. According to Associated Press, that happened before Zelenskyy was due to meet European leaders in London. They have pledged military support to protect Ukraine from future Russian aggression if a ceasefire occurs. Hosted by Starmer, the talks will focus on enhancing Ukraine's air defenses and supplying longer-range missiles. The meeting aims to pressure Russian President Vladimir Putin, who has resisted peace negotiations. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry reported downing 111 Ukrainian drones overnight. Ukrainian authorities said Russian artillery struck a residential block in Kherson, killing 2 people and injuring 11 others.
Volodymyr, it's really good to be able to welcome you here in Downing Street again for a really important meeting between the two of us, bilaterally, but also for the Coalition of the Willing. And I think you saw His Majesty the King this morning, and through seeing His Majesty, through our meeting, and through the Coalition of the Willing, we reaffirm again our support for you and Ukraine. And our absolute commitment to meeting the challenge of Russian aggression. Whilst you have signalled the path for a way forward and shown that willingness and courage and determination, what we've seen from Putin is an absolute unwillingness to engage. In fact, the opposite, which is the continued attacks, increasingly on civilians and on children. And sadly, I have to offer you my condolences again, as I did last time we met and the time before, for those terrible losses. I do think that this week we can really bear down on Russian oil and gas. Huge steps forward this week already. I think there's further we can do on capability, particularly long-term and long-range capability, and of course the vital work of the Coalition of Willing when it comes to the security guarantees that are necessary. So we've got really important business to go through with the Coalition of Willing today, but it's very good to be able to welcome you back. It is very good that we are frequently meeting like this so that we can share the challenges and work them through, and we stand, as we've always stood, as your closest supporter and ally, and stand with you and all the people of Ukraine. Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks so much, dear Keir, dear Prime Minister. Thanks to you, people of the United Kingdom, and of course, I'm very thankful for today's morning meeting with His Majesty, and we are thankful to your country and for such big support and such respectable support of Ukraine, our civilians and our soldiers. Yes, I agree with you and that Putin doesn't show that he wants to stop the war, and he really began steps and pushing us to such humanitarian disaster. What he wants to organize this winter, of course, with attacks on energy and gas, and water supplies. Yeah. It's understandable what to do. I'm very thankful to you that we are not alone in this situation from the very beginning of war, but especially now it's very important. Of course, we will discuss during Coalition of Willing security guarantees, which have started today, partially. I mean, air defense and energy support. So we will speak about it. Thank you for organizing this meeting with all the partners. Thank you that you stay with us.
Always. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just try to imagine it.
Yes. It was, that weren't Essex.
No.
He's not a Cockney, he's Essex.
He's Essex, is he?
Essex, yeah.
You're right.
It's a different.
Hour and a half, Here we go, here we come. Is that quite going to move?
Asher, I'm on a wide if you want to go tight.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were going to say a chabby.
So I've literally got the door and everything.
Yeah, you guys get a bit of a bad rap, don't you? I don't think it's like Scotland or whatever, there was a bit of a sort of like funniness on fit with like Robbie. There was absolutely nothing to it. We just ate.
Links up!
Textbook. I've never seen Tyler textbook.